What's up, guys? I'm TheEthaanater with two A's, and today there is so much to talk about, there is so much to review on, there's so much I have to say, and there's a lot of things that I have to get off my chest about one movie that has changed the history of life, and that is the movie Lincoln. I did my very first review ever was on the movie Lincoln, but that review sucked, so I'm re-reviewing Lincoln. But for those of you that are brand new to my channel, you don't know that yet, and for those of you that have never watched my videos, welcome to my time. Welcome to a place where I do reviews, and I keep acting stupid sometimes. But make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, comment, tell me what you think of my review after I do it. And here we go, we're going to start with the review now. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Lincoln, directed by Steven Spielberg. Now, Abraham Lincoln is the 16th President of the United States of America. Probably the most loved, the most appreciated, and the most respected president to have ever lived, because as you know, no president in this era is respected as much as they should be, or are disrespected when they shouldn't be. But that doesn't change the fact that Abraham Lincoln is probably the greatest president in the entire United States. He is the greatest president ever. We know this. So, Steven Spielberg put it upon himself and said, well, let's make a movie about this exciting man, based on the book by Doris Kearns Goodwin, A Team of Rivals, which is an amazing book, although I really haven't started yet. I'm on, like, page 25, but it is an amazing book so far, and I shall continue reading it until I turn 75, and I'll be on page 30. Anyway, the book was inspired from the movie, or the movie was inspired from the book, and today, let's talk about it. So, the movie Lincoln really goes through Lincoln's last 4 months of his entire life, and those are probably the most important 4 months of his entire life and the nation's life. Abraham Lincoln had to try and pass the 13th Amendment. Which was to abolish slavery, and this was at the cusp of the end of the war. So Abraham Lincoln had the war going on, and he had to pass the 13th Amendment. Now, he figures if you pass the 13th Amendment, there's no more reason for fighting in the Civil War. What's the point of that? Because, after all, basically, the big major impact and the big major problem of the entire war was slavery. So, if you abolish slavery, you can then end the war. It's just how it appeared to be. So that's what happened. He passed the 13th Amendment, and a couple of days later, bam, the war has ended. And it is now the bloodiest war in American history, where 620,000 Americans died. The basic review of this book was, it was amazing. Daniel Day-Lewis is phenomenal in this movie. The way he portrays Abraham Lincoln is unlike anybody I've ever seen before. He knows how to portray Lincoln and the aspects of Lincoln, his face, his beard, his eyes, his hair, to the tiniest point. The perspective of Lincoln shown in here is amazing. You get more the man than you do just the simple war and the 13th Amendment. So you get to really understand the man Lincoln. That's why it's called Lincoln. It's not called the Civil War or the War of Worlds or something. It's not based on the war. It is based on Lincoln himself and his struggles to pass the 13th Amendment and to end the war. Now, you gotta understand that at this time, Abraham Lincoln was having a very struggling time trying to abolish slavery. He had to get a certain number of votes and all that, and he was very frustrated and tired and just restless. He's been restless for 4 years, because that's how long the war has been going on, and he's just been, so it's been kind of like, whoa, Lincoln, hold your breath. Anyway, that's what Lincoln did. But Abraham Lincoln surpassed all, and he did it. Now, there's only one war scene in this entire movie. One war scene, and that's at the very beginning. Opening scene is, for literally 30 seconds, you see a war scene. Then you get put in to see Lincoln, and that's where it really excels off. Now, if you're not one of those people that likes talk movies, really, I mean, this movie is a lot of talk. You don't hear much music in this movie. You do, but you don't. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of people sitting around a table, talking to each other, arguing, debating, and trying to pass the 13th Amendment, the biggest goal and the biggest amendment in the history of the United States, aside from the first 10 amendments. This is what Abraham Lincoln tried to succeed. He tried to pass the 13th Amendment, and he is absolutely terrified of what could happen to these slaves. The entire movie, the entire lighting, the way Steven Spielberg put the lighting and the way just the simple things, the acting is amazing. I've watched this movie like 20 times, and the acting is amazing, from Sally Field to Daniel Day-Lewis to Tommy Lee Jones to all the other bazillion actors that played in this movie. And it's amazing because they all have a different aspect of the war, and they all have a different feeling of the war. And when you hear them talk, you can just feel the intensity and power. And when they're sitting in the room trying to pass the 13th Amendment, you know that the amendment's going to be passed because obviously, well, we're not slaves anymore. So that's what happens. That's what happens. And you can feel the intensity, and you know that Abraham Lincoln is going to pass this 13th Amendment, and he gets it. 1, 2, and he keeps going, and at the very, yes, we won! It's just a big, intensified moment, and the tension, and the feeling you get when Abraham Lincoln wins is just amazing. And you feel like you're there, back in the 1860s. Feels good. Feels good. That is my review on Lincoln. I love this movie. 10 out of 10. Go watch it. Go see it. It's not just a history lesson. It is really a lesson for anything. It's a lesson for how to be a man, rather. I mean, Lincoln was a different man. That's another review. I will do a review on Abraham Lincoln, probably on his death date or birthday or something like that, which is next year, 2015. Anyway, that's my review, 10 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. And my next review will be on the book Messenger, which is the third book of the Giver series, Giver Quartet. The Giver comes out August 15th. Go see it. I'm going to go see it. And apparently I never did a review on Messenger. I don't know, I checked my entire YouTube channel, I didn't make it, that sucks, so I have to make the Messenger. The Messenger should be up within tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow is my 1-year anniversary of my channel. I will be showing you guys my video on my Facebook page. It is amazing, 1 year I've had my YouTube channel, and I have 39 subscribers. Woo! I've done good. I'm glad you guys have stuck with me, and I'm glad you guys, for the people that watch my videos, thank you. I love you. We're friends. We're best friends now. Thanks. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my 1-year anniversary review, where I memorize, where I'm going to go back and read all of the reviews I have done so far, and you can go check them out. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I am the Ethanator with 2 A's, and remember, go subscribe to The Bro Show. It's me and my brother's channel. We love it. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day.